This is the scariest new monument that I know, Albany Mall, the seat of government of New York State. It was designed for one purpose and it does it very well. It expresses the centralization of power. And I don't imagine there's a single citizen who's ever wandered on this plaza and felt the slightest connection with the bureaucrats who live in their towers up there. The place would make Albert Speer seem delicate. Utter simplicity of meaning, no ambiguities. And what comes out is not the difference between America and Russia, but the similarities between the corporate and the bureaucratic states of mind. Any one of those buildings there you can imagine with an eagle on top, or a swastika, or a hammer and sickle. It makes very little difference to the buildings. If you forget about the projects and the manifestos and think about what it actually built, there's no doubt that our culture has its language of political power. It's not linked to any particular ideology. It's value-free. It can mean anything. In the area of public building, our century has not yet managed to come up with an architecture of free will. But on the other hand, what is left of the art of dissent? Not a great deal. Only one humane political work of art in the last 100 years has achieved something like permanent fame and wide effect. It was Guernica, painted by Pablo Picasso in 1937. Its imagery was set off by an act of war, the German bombing of a Basque town during the Spanish Civil War. I say set off because although Guernica has certainly been taken as the most powerful invective against violence in modern art, it was not entirely inspired by the war. These motifs of the weeping woman, the horse and the bull had been running through Picasso's work for years before Guernica brought them together. Nor can you call this a very specific statement about politics. It's more a general meditation on suffering, and its symbols are deliberately archaic, not historical. The horse, the bull, the fallen warrior, the sword. The only modern elements, apart from the late Cubist style, are the electric light and the suggestion that the horse's body is made of parallel lines of newsprint, like the newspaper in Picasso's collages a quarter of a century earlier. Otherwise, its heroic abstraction and monumentalized pain belong as much to the world of the Greek pediment as they do to the time of dive bombers and photography.